The footage you're about to see is my About Me introductory speech for my public speaking class that I gave on February 1st, which is the day of this recording. A few people asked to see it because I mentioned that my professor requires us to record it, that way we can do a self-evaluation thingy. I meant to give the person recording it my iPod to record, but in my nervousness I forgot, so I had to use their camera. And it was absolutely god-awful. It's like the cheesy flip cameras, but before the flip. So it's 322p in some MPEG 2 format. It's really, really bad. So I'm going to do my best to remaster it, and make it look as good as I can, and hope you guys enjoy. This is what I look like, nervous as hell in front of 30 people, giving a speech about myself. Alrighty.
Alright, well, the very first thing you should know about me is I've been fighting the flu for the past week, so if my voice just randomly drops out, that would be why, but it appears to be working today, so we should be good. So today I'm not going to tell you what most people have told you, which involves their childhood, where they came from, anything like that. I'm just going to tell you the most probably influential thing in my life ever since I was a baby, and that's video games. And that may seem kind of nerdy or whatever, but to me, liking sports or liking reading is nerdy, so just put it in perspective. Ever since I was 9 months old, I learned to play this balloons video game on my mom's computer on the old Windows 3.1, and ever since then I've been fascinated with computers and video games and things like that. I've been playing pretty much non-stop for the rest of my entire life. Like, if you analyze my brain, the knowledge in it compared to most people, mine's probably just all fiction. And I do it for a wide variety of reasons. I had a kind of rough childhood, not like, I'm sure there's a lot worse obviously, but I've had kind of rough emotionally childhood. And so it was a kind of form of escapist to escape to new worlds and things like that, much with reading, which is how my mom was. She reads all the time, and it's kind of for the same reasons. And it's also for a social and competitive kind of thing, because I do a lot of multiplayer gaming. I've met a lot of really interesting and awesome people over video games with like Xbox Live, PlayStation Network, things like that. And it lets my competitive spirit out, because I have a strong internal competitive side that I don't really show in real life events and things like that, because I'm usually a bit more reserved, and so I'm not going to be upfront and competitive with you. But that lets me vent it out. I play on professional level esports with quite a few different games. Halo, Call of Duty, getting into it on League of Legends, even though I still kind of suck at it. But I'm trying. And video games have also affected my career path, because originally I started going into the engineering field, got accepted to Rose-Hulman and went in through speed school. But then I decided to change my mind. I kind of want to do video editing and things like that. I'm really passionate about video editing. I'm actually a YouTube partner with a YouTube channel with like about 2,000 subscribers at the moment. And so I make money from making videos, and most of them are video game related. I use video game footage and do what's called gameplay commentaries. I make like montages of cool clips. I'm just going to have something awesome to show you guys, but being sick, I completely ran out of time. In every class I have this semester, decided to have a test this today. So that didn't work out. But it's kind of the best of both worlds, because I'm getting paid to do something I would already be doing as a hobby for free, and it's something I love, so that means I can better afford the video games that I play, the lifestyle that I choose. And it's really awesome, because it lets out my creative side. I've never been, like, even right now my hands are really shaky, that's almost how they are naturally. And so I've never been able to draw, couldn't paint, anything like that. I could build kind of, but I never really saw that as creative side. And so by doing the video editing, the more technical aspects of things, I'm more able to express my creative side and make content that people enjoy, and it's a lot of fun. And I work with, like I said, I want to be a video editor kind of as a career, and there's actually ways to do that involving gaming. There's a company called Machinima and another one called Yash. And Machinima is actually a multi-million-dollar company at the moment in California that basically they just do what I do for YouTube, but for a living, and make content producers. They have multiple channels that have millions of subscribers. It's basically like TV on the internet, but for gamers. And so that's what I plan to do for my living. I just have to get there at some point. And other than that, I'm also into photography, still way on the amateur level, but I take some really good pictures from time to time. And that's really about it. Gaming kind of influences my entire life, and while I have many other aspects to myself, that's the most important one and the one I wanted to share with you guys. So thanks for listening, and any questions?